Hi, this is Mikkel Sutherland, and the name of the photo book that I selected to review is Contact High, A Visual History of Hip Hop, and it is actually developed by a curator, journalist, photographer named Vikki Tobak. She's more known for being a curator, and what she does with this photo book is assemble, as you can see from the cover, contact photos and essays and the actual resulting photos from some of the um, early years of hip hop from like 1978 until today. Here at the beginning of the book is an example of the timeline that she uses. She goes from 1979, I believe, to 2012. So she's really been able to find contact sheets and photos from photographers who were actually with the genre from its earliest infancy and had no idea where it was going, but they kept the contact sheets and photos for posterity. The inside cover features a photo of, actually a historic photo of East Coast photos who were assembled for this photo shoot specifically. And because Vikki understands the nature of hip hop, she's made sure to include the West Coast version of the same photo that was shot with the different assemblage of rappers and performers because of the well-known rivalries. So that attention to detail is telling because for many years there were geographic rivalries between hip-hop groups, but that's getting into some of the things that you can see in the book or just from reading the book. There's a lot of text in this book. It is, oh my gosh, almost 300 pages. This is a very solid book, and it's a book that I think hip-hop as a genre deserves. I'm just going to read this passage here that describes what the book really is about. Contact High, A Visual History of Hip-Hop, is an inside look at the work of hip-hop photographers told through their most intimate diaries, their contact sheets. Featuring rare outtakes from over 100 photo shoots alongside interviews and essays from industry legends, this gorgeous book takes readers on a chronological journey from old school to alternative hip-hop and from analog to digital photography. The ultimate companion for music and photography enthusiasts, Contact High is a definitive history of hip-hop's early days, celebrating the artists who shaped the iconic album covers, t-shirts, and posters beloved by rap and hip-hop fans today. I really love the presentation of this book. Again, it feels substantial. This is a foreword written by Questlove of The Roots, also the drummer, producer extraordinaire. He just won an award at Sundance for a documentary. So you really have a lot of people championing the idea of having this book. Tobak writes an introduction there. Contact sheets are featured mostly on the left sides. The eventual prints that were published in various publications for hip-hop magazines or Rolling Stone or whatever are featured on the right. This is one example of contact sheets going on both sides. This book is very, very, it's a hardcover book. It's very heavy. Again, it's 300 pages. It doesn't feel like a project that was just randomly put together. It's something that took a lot of work and a lot of effort from so many people. I found it actually through this class because it was featured on the New York Times list of best photo books of 2018. And that's what I used for guidance. These contact sheets are from a photo shoot featuring the notorious B.I.G., otherwise known as Biggie Smalls. You'll see here was the eventual photo that was taken by a photographer by the name of Baron Claiborne. It's kind of called Biggie's King of New York photo, but what I love is that you get to see, looking at the contact sheets, how many different versions of what became the actual photo looked like. I personally love this one because I don't think I've ever seen a photo of the notorious B.I.G. playfully smiling, just normal, not sullen, as his character portrayed him to be most of the time. The book feels great in my hands. It's a great coffee book that's easy to handle. There's nothing falling out of it in terms of folding placards, and the photography is just simply gorgeous. The essays are great companions to the photos. You get to see up-and-coming stars, stars who should be more well-known. This is a young Pharrell Williams on the right here. It's part of the Neptunes of Chad Hugo. You've got photos of the Wu-Tang Clan members. You have folks who are on the edge of hip-hop, like Erykah Badu, who is traditionally in R&B. You've got young Kanye in his backpack days. This book really does such a great job with the curation of the photos. I am really glad that I chose this book. I did have some other ones that I wanted to read and look at, but I've spent some time with this book because I feel like I've personally lived a lot of the music that